Hey guys, this is CSDX, but you can call me Sean, and welcome back to CSDX Gameplay after a bit of a hiatus. The plan for this channel now is to try and upload once a week on here, just to keep things consistent and to keep me busy because I, once again, don't have a job. Well, I say once again, but it's mostly that, like, I no longer have a job because of, anxiety and such. So I am still looking, but for the time being, I'm just gonna focus on this for a while. Now, I will say, I did contemplate coming back to Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but I'm still not ready. For those that don't know, the last stream I did for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot earlier in 2024, mind you, it is currently December 30th, 2024, but regardless, it was a very bad day. I tried streaming the game to try and help myself feel better. I then got overwhelmed by the number of side quests, and then I found out the Hawktua girl got a big money deal, and she continued to get famous and popular for something so minuscule while I try to work my ass off to get noticed even a little bit, and I got suicidal. So forgive me that I haven't come back to this game for a while, but I'm still not ready. Instead, we are going to play Okami. Granted, it's also a long game in its own right, but I don't know, I thought it'd be fine to do with with Okami 2 having been announced. Lord knows Okami Den isn't gonna get a remaster, unfortunately. So, let's do this. I'm actually curious if this runs in 60 FPS or if it's like 30 either way. I guess I'll find out. I think it would be better if it was running in 30 FPS though, because I think it fits the art style more. But we'll see. Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished the darkness. This ethereal, is that right? Wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. Is it a bit loud on my end? Let me wait for this to be done. Looks like it is still 30. Hell yeah. I should note that I haven't properly played this game. I played a bit of the Switch version, but stopped for a while and never really got around to actually continuing it. So I might as well just go full circle with this one. Hang on, let me get the remote. Was the volume too loud, maybe? No, it seems fine. I'll just have it at 6 for now. Oh, hold on. Alright. Let's check the controls, why not? Fan menu, options, view map, fleet foot, so on and so forth. Wait, do I not use a touchpad for drawing? Do I use the controller like this? Oh, have I made a mistake? Alright, let's check the options. Filter. What do you mean by filter? I don't think I can change it, so let me go ahead and go to, minigames. Oh, loading minigames. Turn them on. I want to see how they go. And I can change the aspect ratio too. I'm gonna not do that for now. Sound. Alright. I still don't know what filter does. Let's leave it alone for now, actually. Yeah. Help. Oh, okay, right. I can't, I have to wait till I save in order to, yeah, okay.
Okami.
I hope I'm not too far away from the mic. Story from Hideki Kamiya. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, actually. I never really checked if I was. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed... I'm gonna butcher this one. Shiranui. I've never heard the term for that used. Like, I've read the term being used for a certain wrestling move in, like, pro wrestling, but I've never heard it pronounced. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One village took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi? I hope I'm pronouncing that right, I'm probably not. Attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. but Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. It's only 7 o'clock, why am I yawning? As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mysterious power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Hold that thought. I have to lower the volume on this now because they're playing licensed music outside. Hopefully that's better. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last restored to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Oops. Wait, you're telling me the sword sealed Orochi rather than like... Wait, the legend didn't say anything about it sealing Orochi or anything like that. What the fuck?
Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power.
Well, skip. What do you mean skip? It already happened. Why would I skip? A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Oh, okay. I was looking at OBS to make sure the mic was being caught fine over the game audio. It kind of froze for a moment. Hope nothing went wrong there. That is quite a bosom. Wood Sprite Sakuya, or Sakuya. Yeah, let's go with Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. Oh, they jiggled. Of course they did. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Good doggy. Okami Amaterasu.
Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Amaterasu? Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts.
I can't speed up the text apparently, so bear with me if I end up having to slow down.
They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm.
What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe?
That tickles.
Right out the bosom. Phew. What on earth? I feel uncomfortable having voiced that, actually. If I remember correctly, I think this bug is a pervert. You know, because that's a trope with certain... whatever.
What on earth? You again? Ow, 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 ow. Are you nuts? Ow, 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 ow.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it like that, actually.
It's more like, ow, 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 ow. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the...
I'll just wait till it's done.
I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all.
By hiding in our bosom and... like... what's the word I'm looking for? Not molesting, that's way too extreme. Fondling her? Oh. I just had to look up instead of just still talking. My bad.
Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun.
Wandering artist Isun. Okay.
I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush.
Ow. There's an odd focus on bosom in this episode, huh?
Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it, you look just like that statue of Shiranui.
Oh god.
Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy?
I mean, my user handle used whatever.
A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prize sword... Don't make me use my prize sword Denkomaru against you.
You sure that's not a leaf from the world's smallest bush? Oh.
Whoa, 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 what's that growling sound? What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great god Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you that
Wait.
I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world.
The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl, sorry, sure said some weird stuff. The villagers of spirits are being kept inside the fruit, eh? That's the fruit. That girl said that. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up. There. If you don't use some kind of special power,
why won't you let me speak to the text? I'm dying here.
There's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap.
Don't I know it? Alright. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. I guess okay, I go in there. Cool. How many? It's been a half hour already and we're still in the freaking beginning? Oh my god. I underestimated you, Okami. I'm sorry.
Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled.
By the way, I just realized this is like considered like Zelda. But I'm getting RPG vibes from the fact that we're still in the tutorial phase. Not even at the tutorial phase, actually, after a half hour of recording. So, is this more of an RPG? Here we go again.
You can use the right stick to look around.
Oh, now it lets me do it. Oh my god. I'll get over it.
L1 changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay?
Oh, it's one of those games where left moves the camera right but turns the direction left. And apparently, yeah, let's go ahead and where is it? Where's the options? It's not in here. Is it here? Yes, here we go. Let's see how that looks or goes. Okay, I hope that's better. I hope that doesn't invert anything else, though. I'm not even sure how this counts as inverted. When I push right, I expect to look right, not left. Oh, I just realized I can go ahead and see what the filter is here. I'm not sure what's different. Wrong one. I'll just put it back to normal. Alright, let's go. Oh, hello.
Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on the surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. Ain't game lingo as, stinka? And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you can always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was, like, to accommodate for any sort of bugs that they likely missed upon release when this came out originally on... When did Okami first come out? It came out in 2006, and... Okay, so it was on the PS2 first. First released in April of 2006 in Japan, September 2006 in North America, which, go figure, happened to be around the time Twilight Princess was released. Go friggin' figure. Then the Wii in 2008 in April, for North America. I missed the EU and AU days, but whatever.
Then it got remastered on PS3 specifically, and then came to Windows, PS4, Xbox One in 2017 each. PS3 was 2012, by the way. And of course, the Switch version came out in 2010, and for some reason, a port to the cloud service Amazon Luna. I'm amazed that's still going. I know Amazon is a big company, but really? And apparently, Clover Studio, the studio that developed it, had to close down a few months after release. The Wii port was then made by Ready at Dawn, Toze, and Capcom. Ready at Dawn, they sound familiar. Former members of Naughty Dog and Blizzard. And it's also dead. Okay. Oh, they developed Daxter on PSP. I'm gonna look at that all for later. Alright. So where... I guess just straightforward.
Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken.
It really is Zelda-like.
If you bust them, there may be something good inside. Press square to bust them with your head. Don't get a concussion.
Oops. There we go.
Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break.
Unsurprisingly, the currency in this game seems to be yen. Oh, hello. I don't know why that didn't get picked up, but whatever.
Whoa, hold on there, Furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press X to jump. Then press X again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. Whoop, whoop. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure.
Speaking of... Oops, wrong button. You obtained Holy Bone S. Amaterasu's favorite snack restores 3 units of solar energy. Alright. Oh, hello.
Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kinda long. Mind if I call you Ami? Listen, Ami. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul, least that's what they say. Just watch, it'll take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh?
Okay, so that reminded me, I need to take my medication for something. Or where was I? Oh yeah.
Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called
Excuse me?
rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but...
Excuse me.
God or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13?
Sir, you were in a video game. Do you really not know that? Oh, that. I also noticed those pots there. Let me go ahead and break those. Alright. Oh, there's something down here? No. What about over here? Yes. What about this way? Oh, wait, I just remembered. If I remember correctly from when I played this back on the Switch and even saw the Game Grumps stream it back when they tried to stream things, No. Oh, wait. Okay, this is adorable that you can dig, but there's a... There it is! There's a bark button. There's a bark button. Oh, that's so awesome. Now, is there something I gotta do up here, maybe? Oh, there is actually. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a... Make up your mind, can I skip the text or can I not skip the text? Or speed it up, rather. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll have to draw the missing star. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press R1 to hold the brush and then square to draw. I sure spent a heck a lot of time practicing that, mumble mumble. Okay, no, oh, I can use the touchpad, but that's very cumbersome, it feels like. What if... Well, it's no use just sitting around thinking about it. This time, the great Isun's gonna put everything he has into it. But I know this is the right way to do it. Oh my god. Oh, I see. Wait. But it's showing me how to do it now, but I did try that, didn't I? There we go. Wait. Wait, what? What the fuck am I doing wrong? Do I really need to look up how to do the damn tutorial? Wait, it said tap. Are you telling me that I actually just have to tap? Okay, in my frustration with the fact that I can't read, I missed something very major, it seems.
Why, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami,
Excuse me.
God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet.
We should try to bring the mic closer, actually. We're good? We're good.
While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust.
Also, I just realized, you're telling me Isun, who did the exact same thing it's Chosen One stuff, I guess. By the way, is he holding Chaos Emeralds in his hand? Oh, there he goes. Work.
Wow, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation, the flames of disaster.
I didn't watch the Knuckles show yet. I just know that from a clip I've seen on Twitter. I don't think he actually has a lisp, does he? I don't know.
Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with the brush. That would mean you were as good. That would mean you were as good with the brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique?
Well, the trophy says that would be me, in fact, right? Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and try out a rejuvenation, but not... Well, I was gonna say not before... Oh, for God's sake.
Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that.
Well, can you let me get these pots first, thank you? I'm trying to make sure I get enough brain bleeding. That was terrible, I'm sorry. Wait. It says Stardust. Whoop! Okay, I didn't think that could happen. Let me look at this again. Stardust. Oh, that actually did do it. Whoa! A river... Oh my god, it's not... I didn't... I just dabbed some dots and now it's not properly formed. I just noticed that. Oh, that's funny.
A river of stardust. So this really must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing?
Guilty as charged, I'm sorry. Can I, like, fix this, please? That's better. This would definitely be much easier, obviously, with motion controls. I'm kind of curious as to how that happened to work on the PS2, because I know for a fact it clearly worked well on the Wii. I don't know if they used the 6-axis or whatever is called on the PS3, but they definitely aren't using motion controls for the PS4, which is a missed opportunity, IMHO. I mean, using the touchpad is fine, but look at how small this stinky old touchpad is. Well, not old, but you get what I mean. You obtained an astral pouch.
Look what you found, Furball. This astral pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies.
They. How are you... Is this why people are too stupid to understand that they can be a singular pronoun? I mean, granted you use are still with they, you don't say they is, but still. Whatever.
Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here.
You consumed an orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste. Oh man, I really want orange juice now. When I go shopping tomorrow, I need to get some orange juice. I don't know why I have a craving for orange juice now, but I do. You consumed peach. Juicy and fragrant peach. Fills astral pouch a little bit. You consumed apple. That's an orange apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. Maybe that's why it's orange. Fills it a little bit. Yen. By the way, I ended up cutting this out earlier. But the yen thing. So I remember years ago learning that, like, well, mostly thanks to yen in like manga and such, I learned about like how conversion with currency works. How like not everything is valued to the US dollar and the US dollar is not valued to everything else. If I remember correctly, one of the examples in like manga was translation notes that showed that yen's currency rate conversion was basically that 1 yen equaled 1 penny. Or at least that's just how it was summarized in the translator notes for whatever I was reading. But if I remember correctly, I found out some time ago that it no longer is the equivalent of a penny. And that was when I learned that currency conversions are not set in stone. In fact, let me check something. Well, that sucks. The value of a yen has gone down quite a bit. According to this, it's $0.0064. In other words, like 64 thousandths of a penny. What the hell happened? Oh, was it never actually the equivalent of a penny? Because I'm going back to as far back as 2005, and apparently the highest one it was at was in 2011 at roughly 0.1, I'm sorry, 0.013. Oh wait, no, that is a penny, actually. My bad. Okay, so it's actually roughly a sixth of a penny right now. Huh. It's very wild how that can happen. Although I don't think that really means the US dollar became more valuable, let's be real here. Anyway, let's get out of here. Why was it asking me to skip something when there was really nothing to skip? What, did it want me to skip the loading screen? Oh, I can't turn around. I wanted to see the path of plants that I've made. Will they pop up still? Oh, is the camera too slow for that or something? That's a damn shame. Anything over here? Ooh, pots. I can break them with my skull. Yep. Dumplings. That reminds me. Wait, am I thinking of the right ones? Yeah, I think I am. So there's this Chinese buffet eatery that we went to because the one closer to us got closed down for, I guess, renovation or some sort of health concern. And they have these chicken dumplings with like no vegetables in it, which turns out a lot of those are pre-made with vegetables, so I haven't been able to get that same taste elsewhere because I'm not big on vegetables. I might have to figure something out with that. And the interesting thing with the chicken dumplings from that Chinese buffet place is that they have cinnamon on it, which is very interesting. I mean, it doesn't really affect the taste of the chicken itself, which in itself is very delicious, but like, yeah, interestingly, it has cinnamon on it. And I remember first trying it with my brother, or rather, like, I tried it, my brother didn't really try it, or I think he tried it afterwards, and I was like, there's an interesting taste to this, and I can't quite make out what it is. And then, like, I forget who thought it up, but one of us was like, oh, is it cinnamon? And again, it's a very interesting taste. I don't know if it was actually cinnamon, but it's the closest we can come to in terms of the taste for it. And it's like very, again, it was super tasty. In fact, I wish I could have some right now. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui. Excuse me. First the River of the Heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. I think I know what I gotta do. If I can just... I think I made it too long. That really was your brushwork after all this time. Not after, sorry. How did you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? I mean, you're a white wolf, so you could be that Shiranui, but like a lot of wolf. I can't. I think the joke was gonna be like poking fun at racism, but I didn't feel comfortable with it. Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a mouse? Well, I know what to do here. At least now I do. Boop. Oh, look at him. He's so precious. I love him. Oh my god.
Well. If it isn't Mother Amaterasu.
No, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Let me try and think of a good voice for him.
Well.
Just lower pitch, really.
If it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil.
Still not good with swirling patterns. It looked like a swirling pattern anyway. I just thought I was past that, but yeah. It's just if it's for too long, otherwise I can handle it well. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute, if you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You're so close, Isun, you've almost got it, and yet I feel like you are incredibly far away still. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. Sorry, I just had to do that, I'm sorry. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing me that stuff, how about showing me your stuff over on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Wow, I believed it because I seed it. Stupid. I'm sorry. I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu, I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. I'm gonna be your Navi, your Eslo, your... Tattle? Yes, I think it's Tattle. Your King of the Red Lions, Ship of the Red Lions, rather. Your Midna. Your Fee. I'm running out of characters that ended up basically being the companion for Link in those games. I don't remember the name of the one for Phantom Hourglass, and there is Spirit Tracks, which has Zelda as your companion, which I really like, actually. I really like that one a lot, honestly. Lucky you. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me until once I've made my decision. But enough about me. Now that you mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Okay. What is happening? Oh, can I not? Do I just have to like? Well, so much for camera control. Oh. Wait, let me try and actually like. What? Oh. Wait. And I also cut those trees on accident. Or that tree, rather. So, let me get this straight. I was pressing R1 and trying to swipe with the touchpad to see how that would work. But it didn't. And then I tried holding down the touchpad to try and get a slice working. And that didn't work either. So lastly, I held R1, was on the touchpad, which also controls the camera apparently for some reason, and then press square, and then was able to do the slashing. Do you see how, like, I think the term is cumbersome. Do you see how cumbersome this looks? And how, like, cluttered it is? That's ridiculous. No wonder this game didn't sell well on PS2. I have no idea if it sold well on the Wii. I would hope at least it sold marginally well. I mean, they keep remastering it, so it had to have sold decently to warrant remasters. Oh, that reminds me. We cut down that tree, so let's cut down these trees. Or just the one. Oh. Oh, it refills ink. Interesting. Alright. I like the arrows telling me where the hell to go. Okay. What the? Where'd they come from? Are those Kappa? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the square button to use its power against them. Look, Okami. Once you cut them off guard and turn them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Oops. What's that one? Earn a cherry tree rank. Okay, wait. Hang on, let me... I just wanted to check, like, what the rarity for that trophy was. It's not going to show me now that I've earned it. Frick. Alright, whatever. Alright, so can you slash on the... I got a gourd. Vegetable with many uses. Alright. But it looks like I need... Never mind, I'm good on ink. I thought I wasn't, but I guess I am now. Here we go again. Oh, what was that? Radish. Right, got it. I caught it. Damn it. Damn it! There we go. I'm actually curious now if the PC port runs at 60 FPS or if it's also capped at 30. I might test this out later. Again, it's saying to skip, but I don't think there's gonna be anything to skip. Alright. I'll go ahead and boop. Boop. Man, Amaterasu really has a head like a stone. Like the song. Like a stone. Wait, did I? Yeah, I got the yen. Let's see what this do. Nothing. Alright. Thank you, I guess. Ooh, hello. I have an idea. I missed, but I did manage to slash some stuff, so that's fine. I meant to try and do it across all of the pots, but I went a bit down the wrong direction-ish. Maybe I should have... Maybe I wanted to try and play it portably on the OLED at least. But, like... Let me just check how many save slots are. 30. Okay. That's fine. I can do that. I don't know. I guess, I wanted to see how it would look on the OLED because I hadn't gotten around to actually doing that. But, maybe I'll switch... No, actually, no. I'll stick with the PS4 version. I'll power through. Obviously, it'll be much easier to use motion controls, which, you know, the DualShock 4 is capable of, and so is the DualSense. Is there something I'm missing in the options? There are absolutely no options for that, is there? I can change the aspect ratio if I wanted to have the original version of the game like that, but... Wait, hold on. I just realized. I have minigames on during the loading screen. Not a one has shown up yet. I'll stick around and wait to see maybe one will show up eventually. Let me go ahead and check. Maybe there's like something here, I guess. Oh, there's a bestiary. Rude monkey-like creatures that harass and tease humans. Oh, the green imp. That's what those were. Whether frightening the locals or causing outbreaks of the disease, these troublemakers have proven to be the bane of humanity. Said to hide in gloomy places, they are portrayed as flautists. What is a flautist? Not a florist. A flute player. Alright. Travel guide. Travel tips. Few places in this wide world where I have not set foot. My travels have granted me extensive knowledge. I'm just gonna plow through all this. Most of it was stuff we already saw. Cut down the trees. Peach. That's the fruit. The girl said that. If you cut down... Oh, right. Oh, is this... Wait. Whatever. Alright, what else do we got? The map, and that's it. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut that peach. What in the world? There's something blocking the road leading back to the village. Am I still dreaming? Yeah, that was my bad, actually. I, didn't mean to go that far. Okay, let's try that again. This time without the touchpad. Okay, let's try that again. This time... There we go. That is pretty. I would be happy to play this again on the OLED on my Switch. In fact, I wish I had an OLED TV. But part of why I'm hesitant to get a Steam Deck OLED, well, or just any OLED PC or TV in general, is burn-in. I've been fine with the Switch OLED for 2 years, but like, I feel like it's more susceptible on TVs and PCs as well, especially with like, you know, the Windows bar on the bottom, you know, stuff like that with the icons and such. I feel like that'd be immense burn-in there. Although at the same time, I remember seeing a Switch OLED video where it took like, I want to say 900 hours of the screen being on at its brightest for there to be some burn-in. I think. I have to look up that video again to be sure. Wow, the village has been restored.
Sakuya came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono, if you know what I... You make me sick, Isun. You make me sick. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. Is there a save point here? Alright, I'll just go further. I'll go to a save point that's further ahead at least. Well, if I'm not mistaken, that means there's a quest. Hopefully there's a save though. Oh. Come on, where's... Hold that thought, sir. I just want to save and end things off in this video because, while not much has happened, it's been an hour and I want to make food. Huh. Could have sworn there was one here. From when I remember playing back whenever I last played, or first played rather. Alright, fine, we'll do this thing. So who are you? What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever, let's go talk to the villagers. Oh. So what's up here then? I guess I'll just go back down and, yeah. She's got the zoomies. Oh, they're all statues. Hey, there's a statue here too. It's like the village. Not again. That's not one of those smaller monsters lurking about. A roar like that's gotta mean something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. There doesn't seem to be anybody. Oh, but there is a save point. I don't know how Let's Players, or even like streamers, do it. I'm already a bit burnt out from this. Just a little. Not by much. But like, I just want to make something to eat, really. I know that technically the game just started, but like... Sorry guys, I should have done this during the day, really. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can click the like button Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can click the like button to show your support, subscribe for more content, click the bell for notifications of every upload, which should be weekly, so long as I make sure to get it done right. Check out the main channel where I don't have a video up yet. It's been almost 2 months at the time of this recording, I'm so sorry. But soon enough, I will have a top 5 games I played in 2024 list with some honorable mentions mentioned as... Excuse me, well... And, I guess come in next week when I will probably just play more Okami. I want to try and change it up each week, or something like that. Especially since, like, with longer series, I would prefer to do them via streams, but I wanted to play this anyway. So, yeah. Take care, be safe, Black Lives Matter, love is love, free Palestine, please remember to stay awesome. And, dogs are just absolutely wonderful creatures. And wolves are too. They're just bigger dogs, but also very big danger dogs. And I forget what their handle is on Blue Sky, but there's this account I started following. I'm just gonna check just to be sure. Something like Wolf Conservation Center, I believe. Let's see if they'll actually pop up in my Discover tab, because yep, there it is, Wolf Conversation Center. Wolf Conservation Center, and their @handle is nywolforg.bluesky.social.
It's a very awesome conservation. It's a very awesome account that is based on Jesus, I can't even talk even when I'm not playing games. Basically says in the bio, the Wolf Conservation Center, WCC, is a nonprofit organization that promotes wolf conservation by teaching about wolves and their roles in our world. I want to hug the big dogs they showcase. See you guys next time.